Hey everyone, this is Moneyflip with the weekly webinar for the week of February the 22nd. So first I want to say pretty good weekend chat. I mean, guys doing their thing, calling entries and exits, so we always really like that. As far as the markets are concerned, I feel like we're at a little bit of indecision. We can go higher, we can go lower. So right here I'm kind of neutral. With that said, a lot of the charts that I'm looking at, I'm keeping the market in mind, as well as if I want to go short or long. So first I'm going to start with a couple of trades that I called in chat as swing trades. One of them is ADM. Now this chart here is clean, okay, but some of them with this new, I'm not going to say it's new, but it's another chart that I like to use for swinging. I seem to like it a little bit better now, so far as my signals of a chart going higher or lower. So this is one I called in chat. It's only a bear call spread, so I'm collecting the premium on this one. I got it here in my notes. Oh, I thought I did. Anyway, I don't have it in my notes, but I got about 50 cents credit, 49 cents credit, which is a pretty good darn risk reward when I got it. So usually I don't get that much when I'm selling a credit to get 50% of the max on it. So anyway, I sold the 33.34s. It had a nice flush on Friday, so that really helped out a lot. I think I got it maybe somewhere right here on Tuesday or Wednesday. But anyway, when I was looking at the chart on another platform that I have, I saw that it was, it was pretty much ready to come on down. You can see right here down at the MACD how you've got the negative divergence about to go on. So that's a good sign that something is about to go ahead and come on back down. Also, through here you can see it was in a clear downtrend, so that's why I took it when it bounced up. So it's doing pretty good right now. I only took that one 2 weeks out when normally I take them a month or 45 days out, but that one I just had a good feeling, and especially if we get one more red day in the market, I'm just going to go ahead and take it off, because I will have gotten probably about 75–80% of max profits. And when you sell for premium or sell a credit spread, what we consider max profit is, you want to get 50% of, you want to collect 50% of the premium and get out, but like max is like an 80%. So if you collected the maximum of 50%, if you can buy it back for 10 or 15, you take your money and run. No need to hold it until the end just for an extra little 10 cents when it could blow up in your face and go back the other way. So that's that one. The next one that I have on is IWM. I have this one 45 days out. I sold the 103, 105, so I'm up a few bucks on that one. But if the market turns, I only need 1 or 2 down days. I'll collect, half of what I'll buy back for half of what I sold it for. So I always like those. So those are only 2 swingers that I'm holding right now. But like I said, I got the 103, 105 bear call spread. So as long as we're not over 103 by expiration, man, I'm happy. So that's that. Anyway, let's hop on into SPY. Now, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes these charts look a little messy with this one, so sometimes I'll remove the studies. But what I'm using is an ATR trailing stop. So the green, like here, is usually the buy signal when it crosses up and over. So it makes it a little bit, sometimes it looks a little messy to me, and I will remove the studies to get a clearer view. The main thing I'm looking for, just to kind of help me out, is whether it's above or below the ATR trailing stop. So right now SPY is still below it. Now I'm going to remove the studies on a lot of these charts. So the thing about SPY, You could do this if you wanted. Okay, but to me it just looks like we could go either way. You come a long way out the bottom, a few gaps in there. Um, I think most people would think that it wants to come back down, but I think a lot of people are looking at like, damn, this thing could push on higher. I want to say it's probably at about almost a 50% retracement. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to use this swing high right here to this swing low. Yeah, it's almost at a 50% retracement. So if it does push a little bit more, I'd be looking for it to come up here to about this 50% retracement or retest this trend line right here. So that's my take on SPY. Otherwise, I'm looking for SPY to continue its bearish trend. Okay, it had a very good bounce, so I'm really looking for it to continue that downtrend. Okay, if you look at SPX, you're gonna get the same thing. Okay, same thing right there. The thing about SPX, as with SPY, look at this candle. You had a lot of buying pressure towards the end of the day. So that's the only thing that kind of has me stuck in the middle. Chart-wise, some good swingers. Some of these are not yet. You got to watch what's going to happen with them. This one is Molina Healthcare. I really like this one. It looks like it's hitting its head at some resistance right here. So if you look at this candle right here, I'm looking for this one. I like how it turned back up. I wasn't trying to do this, but this is the thing I like about fibs. See how it drew that trend line right there? How it broke its trend line, came back, touched it, which is really the bottom right there, and pushed all the way back on up right here. So with this one, if it does decide to continue its uptrend, I wouldn't mind seeing this one pull back to say 57.50 area and then go on and push a little bit higher. Otherwise, we're kind of sitting at some resistance right here. A little hard for me to get long right here. The only way I could get long is if we got over this level here, okay, which is like the 62. That's not enough for me. But anyway, that's MOH, Molina Healthcare. Next is IBM. Boy, this is one y'all know I've been harping on this one. I'm gonna have to throw the studies back on this one so you can see it. So the thing about IBM, this moving average right here is a 99 EMA. So I have a 80 EMA, a 20 SMA, a 49 EMA, a 99, and a 200. This one, it got up over that 49 because of the damn upgrade. Okay, so let it keep going. I mean, it's a bearish trending stock. You can clearly see that. So just sit back and wait on IBM, because when it continues its trend, resumes its trend down, I think it's going to be a very good one. So just put this one on your watch every day. Ask me about it if you wish, and I'll tell you when I get ready to go on this one, because I'm dying for this chart right here. This is one that I really like. Let the hedge funds do their little upgrades, and when she starts back down, it should be a real nice one. Because they had stock buyback right after earnings. Then when they stopped the stock buyback, which was right here, when it went red, you see what happened. Okay, so that's IBM. Let's keep that one on watch. You can see the ATR trailing stop turned back up because of the upgrade. That's the reason it gapped up right there. Okay, where my pencil is. So anyway, keep that one on watch. It's also way overbought. That's strange. Something happened to my studies. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but it didn't bring all my studies back. But anyway, now it's a little bit better. Look down here at this MACD. It is way overbought. Still has that, positive divergence. So I'm just waiting on that one. So that's IBM. Next is Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, Bed Bath & Beyond has ran a little bit, just like the market. MACD is getting ready to curl back down. This is another one. Strong downtrend. Okay, closed a little bit red on Friday. This is one you can go either you can buy the premium or sell the premium on this one. So with a credit spread or iron condor or just a flat out condor, put in the right strikes and you can just collect the premium on this one. But the way this one is set up, it's still up under that 49, which on this particular chart setup, I love it when they bounce off that 49 and stay under it. So if she shows me a little bit of weakness tomorrow, I'll probably swing this one for a few days as well. Okay, so that's Bed Bath & Beyond. If this one gets over this counter right here, I'm just gonna let it do its thing because I don't have any faith in this stock. I'm not going to buy it long right here. I think it's better risk reward to the short side. Plus that MACD is starting to come on back down as well. So that's Bed Bath & Beyond. The next one, Cat. I like this one. Okay, same thing. Super downtrend. It did its little bounce and everything. This one came on up, hit that 99 EMA, and here we go. Come on back down a little bit. Okay, so it evidently it gapped down on Friday and then rebounded a little bit because the market did push. But that MACD, the fast MACD, looks like it's coming back down as well. So Cat, I'm ready to jump on this one. They just don't have anything. It's just showing them good news. So Cat, I'm looking to more than likely enter a position on this one this week. I'm looking to enter tomorrow or Tuesday. I just want to see how the market's going to play out, and I'll take a look at the futures as well. This is one that I really like as well. APC, it looks super weak. Okay, the reason I say it looks super weak, it hit that 49 EMA right there. It's ready to break this ATR trail and stop. It actually touched it. Got the arrow signaling back down. I wish I had already gotten it on Thursday, but I mean I just did my scan over the weekend and that's just how I found it. Look back D, man, it looks really weak. Weak sauce as we like to call it. So that's APC. I like that one to swing to the downside. Let me look at this on a weekly. Yeah, if you look at this on the weekly, bounced up, here we go, ready to come on back down. Okay. So that's APC. Sorry, I'm time stamping everything so I can upload it and people can reference it. Alright. Next one. BA. BA is beat down. Quite weak in my opinion. One of the big things about BA, they were talking about the SEC investigation. So this is what caused the gap down right here. It was that SEC investigation. She rallied back up, hit that 20 SMA. So for me, that looks like this might want to come on back down because you're back at the level that it was at before the negative news. So BA, I like this one to the downside as well. I know a lot of my charts will probably look bearish, but I try to go with the trend of the market, and many of these stocks have bounced very well with the market also. So whenever the market starts to flush again, these are going to be they're going to be prime opportunities in my opinion. So that's BA. Here we go with the long. Facebook. Now you can see where I have my levels drawn on Facebook. Okay, that's quite big. So anyway, what I like about Facebook, I drew this trend line right here. I think I drew it on a weekly, so that's why it's a little bit off. Actually, just let me erase it. I'll do another That's why I like Facebook. Ascending triangle, you either break down or you break up. Okay, I'm not doing anything with Facebook until it comes out of that pattern. Um, the the thing that's a little bit trippy for me, I actually like Facebook more to the long side, especially if the market starts to push. But I've got a squeeze firing to the short side right here, which um, that's just to help on direction, which way I think it's gonna go. But at the same time, my MACD is pushing up to the high side, so I like to take the better of the indicators. So I have a chart pattern, and chart patterns trump everything. So right now, I'm just gonna wait for Facebook to break up or break down. The trend lines are just clear as day, so I wouldn't try to be a hero on this one, but Facebook works great for intraday trades, and I do like to swing it sometimes, but I seem to have better luck with Facebook when I just day trade it. So anyway, that's Facebook. Alright. Next, I'm a cruiser. I love to cruise, man. So I watch all of the cruise lines like Carnival, CCL, Royal Caribbean, RCL, Norwegian, I forgot their ticker. But anyway, I normally watch RCL and CCL. I like the CCL chart because CCL fell from grace, found the bottom right here, and just kept on pushing up. Okay, CCL, I'm watching for this one to continue to the upside. May get a slight pullback along the way, but I still like CCL to push to the upside. And sometimes in these areas like this, if I'm still bullish on it, but maybe there's a pullback, this is where I may sell a bull put spread. So I may sell like some 40-42 puts for like a week or two. As long as it stays above there, we're good to go. Okay. Could sell some calls, but when I don't like to step in front of a moving train, I'd rather be behind the train. So that's my take on CCL. I do like this one to the long side even more. May pull back if the markets pull back, but I think she can keep on pushing. So that's CCL. This next one I really liked. CTRP. For those who don't know, CTRP is the Chinese price line. And Priceline does have a stake in CTRP. Okay. This one, it's a slow grinder. I'm watching this one with Priceline. The thing about this is, though, if the market falls, this is going to fall with it. So the biggest thing I want you to take from CTRP is this 200-day moving average. All right, it is right there, and it's right in this trailing stop. So see where my pencil is? That's for me. Under 40, I'm short. Breakout over this little consolidation level, so let's call that what, 40. It closed at 41.69. Looks like if it gets over 42, I'm long. So under 40, short. Over 42, I like her long. Okay, a little bit overbought on the MACD, but this one with some market participation, watch price line with it, you probably get a nice little move to the upside. Okay, so CTRP, I actually like that one long. The next one, DAL. Now I don't really play the airlines too much, but DAL, UAL, they've been looking real good lately. Okay, the issue with DAL, along with oil, it's been quite oversold. But if oil flushes again, watch this to keep on pushing higher. So oil has been doing pretty good these last few days. So if oil keeps going down, these like to go up. So watch all of your airlines. The other thing I like about DAL, that sucker closed over the 200 again. Okay. When it's closed over the 200, look back here, pushed on up. The 200 is a nice level for me. Okay. But like I said, a little bit on the overbought side. Hard for me to get long right here. Okay. So if she closes back under that 200, I may decide to go short, but I would probably do something in the term of like selling a bear call spread. So to collect some premium, because I'm not sure how low it could go, but you know, I could sell like a 50-52 or something like that, or sell an iron condor, or maybe buy one actually, since the IB percentile is on the low side. Okay. So that's Dow. I still like it long, but you know, you might get a pull back there with the market. So many of these stocks, man, it's going to depend on which way that market goes, because a lot of them follow the market. This one for my boy Booney, Tesla. I'm going to remove the studies on this one. So you can see this Tesla chart, it does show an overbought signal a bit, but Tesla was beat down. It's rallied up. I have this flag pattern drawn right here. I mean, I have my chart really extended. Let me back that down a little bit. So I'm watching to see if it pushes on up or if it decides to break down. Tesla does look a little bit overbought right now in the current trend, but that can happen. It's under this 49 EMA right here, still negative on the ATR trailing stop. So with that said, I'm a Tesla fan, but it's a little bit hard for me to get bullish on it right here. So all I can say is I'm gonna watch this little flag right here. If you look at it one way, it's a flag. If you look at it another way, it's just a rising channel. So I'm just gonna wait for it to see if it breaks out of this channel, because from here, what is that? 166. I mean, it still has room to move, but I'd probably more so look at this one as a day trade. But I'm focusing on a lot more swings where I can find them. But Tesla's a little bit hard to swing because it's volatile. But anyway, look for this one to break up or break down, okay, out of that trend line right there. All right, so that's Tesla. Disney. The thing I like about Disney, Disney has bounced up at a little bit of resistance right here. So I want to see Disney do something. I want to see Disney get over that. If Disney can't get over that, then I'm bearish on Disney. Okay, right now it looks like it may be getting ready to consolidate a little bit, but looks like, if I'm not mistaken, the reaction was positive after their earnings. So this one may pull back a little bit, but I actually like Disney to go ahead and break on up out of that level. So looking at Disney to probably get on over that 97, and then I would like it to the longer side. But this is also one that's going to run with the market. So if the market flushes, Disney has plenty of room to fall down as well. So keep that one on. And Disney makes a nice move, man. Whenever that one decides to move, it moves. So it's not one of those stocks that's not worth playing intraday. I actually like it pretty good. Next one, Dunkin' Donuts. I like my donuts. Anyway, little joke there. Dunkin' Donuts pretty much got over some resistance that was here. Draw that line pretty straight. Okay. Got over that, closed back under it. So I'm looking for Dunkin' Donuts to maybe have a pullback somewhere along, maybe back to the 49. Now in a strong market, I feel like Dunkin's just gonna fly. Okay, get back over that. I feel like it's gonna fly. In a weak market, this one could pull back as much as the 49. You know, you might get this thing back down to 40. Okay, so that's not too much. I really prefer to take this one to the longer side. But just be prepared for a slight pullback with the market. But if the market goes green, Dunkin' Donuts is going to go, and it might just go all the way on up to its 200-day up at about 47. Okay, so that's Dunkin' Donuts. The next one is Ross, R-O-S-T. The reason I have this one on, it's in a wedge pattern, a rising wedge. Here's the deal. Target has earnings. Let me look. Dunkin' is next month, a week from tomorrow. I mean, Ross is a week from tomorrow. Target, I think, is this week. Yeah, Target is, what's today, 21, 22, 23, 24. Target's earnings are on Wednesday. Yeah, Target's earnings are on Wednesday before the market. So watch Ross with Target on Wednesday. So let me go back to Ross. Okay. Yeah, just watch that one with Target. I really wouldn't be messing with it right now. So just wait till Wednesday. But this could be a great sympathy play. I love sympathy plays. That's in my notes. I will be playing that one on Wednesday to see how Target is. And actually, if Target is bad or good, it's going to help the other retail stocks. So you can look at Sears, eBay, Foot Locker, Kors, Michael Kors, KRS, probably Coach and Fossil in there as well, JCPenney. So have a look at those at the same time. Might help Walmart out a little bit, but Walmart's kind of in its own league, and their earnings weren't too good. I got two more. Shaq, which is on the Russell. And I was watching Shaq because if the Russell turns bullish, I like this one. I like this one a lot because as I put these lines right here, you've got an inverse head and shoulders on the daily. Okay, so that's shoulder, head, shoulder. You can pretty much see a trend line right there for the neck with that 49. Okay, I really like this one to push a little bit higher. What we got here? Earnings next week, so this would only be for, you know, a couple of days or something like that. I wouldn't be swinging it too low, but you can swing it all the way up into earnings. So if the Russell catches a bid, I really like this one to push a little bit higher. So that's Shake Shack. And the last one that I have is Intap. And there was a lot of options activity to the long side on this one. I really like this chart. You've got the MACD pushing up, the fast and slow. You got positive divergence on it. I mean, it had good earnings, so for me, everything is ripe on this one. Yeah, this one I may take a little something out on this one. I'll follow that options activity more than likely. I have to go back and look at the spreads on this one, but I remember that's what it was, and there was a lot of it. So I'll try to follow that options activity. If you ever have a question about that, hit me up in chat or, you know, on my Twitter or something, or email, and we can always talk about that. Because right now, when I swing, just like in a couple of days or something like that, I'm looking for this unusual options activity, and I'm starting to get pretty good at it, because that when people place these big bets, you know, with this hedge funds or whatever, somebody knows something. I mean, you know, if you got, you know, 500 open interest on a particular strike, and then all of a sudden here comes 3,000 volume, or somebody buys 1,500 of that same strike, it's like somebody knows something. We called Under Armour, which was on Wednesday. Somebody bought 1,500 of a put strike that was like 2 or 3 strikes out of the money. Well, Kevin brought it back to my attention. He was like, man, did you check on that Under Armour play? And I looked, man, their damn options had doubled. They bought 1,500 of a certain strike at 20 cents on the offer for some puts. The next day, those darn puts, when he said something, at the mid, not on the offer, at the mid, they would have doubled. They were at 40 cents. So that was just, you know, watch the options activity and, you know, see what you can go get. But the thing about unusual options activity, I can't stress this enough, the unusual options activity has to match the chart. Okay, if the chart is in a downtrend, you got a bunch of downtrending candles, and somebody's buying, a ton of calls deep in the money or something like that, that's usually a hedge. That doesn't tell me anything. I like for that activity to be 1 or 2 strikes out of the money in the direction of the chart. So like somebody taking in tap, they're buying spreads. I think 25 is one of the strikes or something like that. I'll go back and look and I'll post that. But that's what I look for. So pretty much those are my charts for today. Oh man, I'm thinking of the ticker, Twitter ticker. So right now, the pushing. Okay, the Nasdaq is up 16 points. That's not much. Let me see what the ES is doing. ES is up 6.5 points. So if you go back to the daily, and I'll just use NQ for a second. Going back to the daily, same thing here. Little indecision. All right. So we can go either way. We can continue to push up, or we can come on back down. Looking at my fast MACD, looks like we're ready to come back down, but once again, that's a lagging indicator. So we're just going to have to wait and see how the market holds up tomorrow. Anyway, any questions, guys? Going once, going twice. Well, if no questions, that'll do it. And I'll get this uploaded, and have a good week, guys. Good luck. Happy trading. Peace.